if you let that conquer your brain as a man, you've lost basically. And I feel like a lot of people, especially Americans to per se, and I love America, bro. Don't get me wrong. That's why I'm here. I love America, so I'm not dissing America. But at the same time, truth has to be said sometime, bro. Most Americans are lazy when you compare it to people from overseas. I swear to God, bro, where
I
I
mean,
come
you're
from,
right.
I'm talking about, bro. I'm so grateful for a lot of things that I have today, bro. I used to wake up at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning, bro, just to go to middle school. Mind you, I'm only about 10, 11. Just to go to middle school, bro, I had to walk about 5 fucking miles just to go to school. And when I say 5 miles, it's not a flat road. You got a
Yeah.
mountain. You got two mountains you got to fucking cross, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I was more fit. As a matter of fact, I can say that I was stronger. And I'm still fit as of right now. But as a child, bro, I was more stronger because that's what I had to go through every day. So my legs were buff. You know what I'm saying? Because my legs are used to climbing two mountains at the fuck in the morning just to fucking go to school. My body's still trying to wake up. My brain is still trying to wake up. My legs is already fucking doing all of this, and then I have to do the same thing going back home. And I feel like, surviving that and coming to America, I have been feeling so much blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, although we still go through a lot of BS in America, that's fine. That's nothing compared to a lot of people, others overseas, elsewhere that I haven't even witnessed yet. You know what I'm saying? So even closer to home, Mexico, it's just across the border right here. A lot of people have, they wish they could have the opportunities that we have here that we all take for fucking granted. And I wish there was a way, bro. Anybody who's fucking lazy, they can go ahead and exchange them with somebody else from Mexico or anywhere else, so they can go ahead and survive what the other person is surviving over there, so that they can understand. Oh shit, I was lazy for no goddamn fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
anybody who got who start any type of laziness, bro, let's go ahead and fucking send that person to Mexico, send them to somewhere in Africa, send them somewhere in the Middle East, and then exchange them with someone else. You know what I'm saying? So whenever they learn their lesson, you can go ahead and come back. I wish they had a system like that, because there's a lot of things that Americans take for granted, and we just have to be honest about honest about those two, 100%.
And I think you're right. We've had this conversation before, bro. Like, I think in America, right? We take for granted like all the blessings that we have, right? Like over here, like even the worst areas in here in United States, right, are still
Yes,
better than a lot of places like
you're right.
in
That's
outside
how
of the United States. You know what I mean? So
you've
we take for granted so many things that we have here in the United States, and it's like being here in the United States is a blessing, right? Like
seen.
I remember when I was little, when I was in Puerto Rico, right? I wanted to, I wanted to like always wanted to come to the United States, right? And being here now obviously is a blessing, right? Because in Puerto Rico where we was at, it wasn't like a good area, right? And so I knew that there was more opportunities in the United States, right? So we were able to come, right? Uh, thank God. And then now my whole family is doing much better, right? So it's just here we take like everyone, right? Or not everyone, but we take all the blessings that we have here for granted. We have the opportunity to become who we want to be here in the United States, right? That opportunity is not in a lot of places outside of the United States. You know what I mean? We have like the like all the other places, the way we live here, right?
You you
Even the laws, like
oh,
the freedom that we have in the United States is not.
that
We don't have.
that
There's nowhere else in the
world that
world. You
has.
know what I mean?
But I'll give you a good example. But I was just talking to one of my mans from back home the other day, and we were just talking about politics. We just hit a little bit about politics. In the U.S., you can even insult the president and get away with it. You insult the president in my country, you're gonna go missing. They're gonna find your head somewhere. You're gonna go missing. So, and a lot
Yeah.
of people take that freedom for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, just appreciate that, bro. Appreciate what we have. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's appreciate what we have. Like, because in order for you to get something better, remember, like, there's this quote that says, "Remember that things that we have were once among things that we wanted, we desired. Things that we now own were once among things that we once desired." So, like a car, at some point I didn't have a fucking car. I have one now. So we have to be grateful of those little small blessings. Like a fucking phone. When we were younger, Our parents didn't buy us phones. You know what I'm saying? We had to go and buy the phones. Now we have it. Let's be grateful of those. A fucking apartment. We couldn't afford an apartment at a certain point. Now we can. Let's
That's
be
a
grateful
fact.
of fucking putting gas in your car every day like you want to, filling up your tank. We couldn't afford to when we first bought cars. Now we can. Let's appreciate that. We can get up and go anywhere that we want to right now. That's freedom. At some point, we couldn't do that. Let's appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people just take those little small things for granted. Like a
That's a
job.
fact.
A job. A lot of people want to go to, a lot of people want work. They can't. Either because they don't have papers or they're not even valid in this country to begin with. Bro,
Yeah.
when we first moved here, bro, my stepmom was so depressed, bro. I'm talking about because she couldn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like at the time, she hadn't had her she it was a whole kind of bunch of bullshit. She had to do her paperwork, and my dad was in the army, so it makes things a lot easier. But she couldn't work, so I'm talking about. I used to feel so bad for my mom, bro, because I have to go to school. You know, at least I get to get out the house. You know what I'm saying? And then when I come back, I can still go out and play with my friends. That's fine. At least I could do that. But she would stay locked up in the house all day, bro, and that is fucking depressing, bro. And a lot of people need to appreciate the fact that they fucking have a job and stop fucking complaining. Like, why would you want to fucking sit at home all day? Do you not know that that's fucking annoying? And I don't get it. A lot of people just think backwards, bro. I don't get these people, bro.
You
But America,
right.
yeah,
I think one thing that I know that I overlook is having a job, right? Because like I don't like my job, right? But I'm grateful. I have to be grateful for my job. You understand? Because like my job right now, like I don't want to work forever. I don't want to have like a boss forever, right? Or
of
like
course.
I don't want to be doing my job
Oh,
forever. But it's still a blessing, right? And I'm grateful because my job gives me constant income, right? For me to like be able
uh,
to pay for my rent, right? Pay like to have a car, to travel and whatnot. You know what I'm
right.
saying? All these other things to be able to invest. Stack up money, right? So
That's that is a
even
great.
though even though I don't like my job, right? I still have to like be
Be,
grateful. It's a blessing to have a job. You know what I mean? It's a blessing,
it's
and
a
I have to thank
uh,
God. I have to thank
it's
God
a
for that.
call it it's a luxury that not a lot of people have.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people would like to get out and tell their wives and kids or whatever that I'm going to work, but they can't even do that. It's a
Mm.
luxury. To some people, working actually is a luxury. Like, believe it or not, to a lot of people from back home, working is a luxury. Because as a man, you want to be proud to get up in the morning and tell your wife or your kids or whatever, your parents, whatever, I'm going to work. I mean, I'm going to be productive. I'll be right back. I will be productive when I'm gone. And a lot of people don't get that in the US, bro. And sometimes it pains me. It's just like, are we getting better or are we just getting worse? I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't.
know.
And it's just like I don't know, man. It's a lot of things that are moving backwards nowadays, bro. I feel like ever since the early 2000s, bro,